Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to senior night here at Northwest High School. The two basketball teams celebrating their seniors as they play their final home games of the season tonight against the Cape and Mount Carmel Crusaders. The girls will tip it off at the top of the hour, and we're joined now by assistant coach Brian Bernard. And Coach, first of all, welcome. Haven't had a chance to visit with you all year. Glad to have you.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Enjoy all your work that you guys do for us through these broadcasts.
Well, I'm gonna give all the credit to the kids because the kids are doing all the work. I'm just up there having some fun. So, and the kids do a great job. Jonathan Shieu, I've been touting him all year. Yeah. That guy is amazing, and what he's done to help get these out has just been phenomenal. So we're very blessed to have him. Mm-hmm. So let's talk now about Tuesday night's game against West. A nice win, a long overdue win, and I know the girls had to be excited.
Absolutely. We deserve that one. These girls come to work. They work hard every single day, do all the right things. They're just a great bunch of girls, and we're very excited that they got that win. So.
And, you know, you look and say, okay, West only has one win on the season, so – you know, does it really mean a lot? And I think it does mean a lot because there have been some games where the girls just have not been rewarded.
Absolutely. It means everything. Whether a team has no wins, 1 win, 10 wins, we'll take it. We executed very well, especially in the second half. Went in at halftime, talked about things and adjusted, and the girls just did phenomenal.
It was a great second half for the girls. They took it to the house, and that's what they need to do. And come playoff time, when everybody starts 0-0 again next week, that's the kind of game that they need to remember.
Absolutely. It's just great to have a little bit of momentum going in. Great for the girls to see a late season win, so that way you know we go into playoffs on a high note.
You have a very young team, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. We talk about that all year. But you do have some seniors, and some of those seniors are going to take their senior walk tonight after this game. And let's talk a little bit about them. Tell us about them one at a time.
First off, I got to talk about Andrea Wilson coming in last year. You know, she was having to step into a role that she wasn't used to, and that was huge for us. And she's done a phenomenal job. She's a great student. I believe Andrea has received several scholarships already just off of her academics. So she's a phenomenal student, a great kid. Her leadership, she makes sure all our girls get where they need to be, and you know that says a lot. Great family, mom and dad are awesome. Yeah, she's just been excellent for us. And
what are her plans for next year? Do you know?
At the moment, she is being recruited pretty heavily by Southwestern College to play basketball there, and she has received a scholarship academically through Southwestern. So.
And there's a Northwest alum playing soccer down there right now, so she would have some Grizzly company down there, and I'm talking about Mallory Lund, of course.
Yeah, that's awesome. We just absolutely love how far Andrea's come. Next is Devlin Turley. Devlin's very special to me. At West, Devlin came in at West for us as a freshman. and just to see her grow, and to see the things that she's had to overcome throughout her young life, it has been phenomenal. And just her energy, she's bubbly, she's just infectious, and vocally on the floor, that's our guy. That's the one we look to when things are wrong and somebody's not in the right spot. It's all you'll hear Dev, So she accepts that role and is doing a great job for us. That one's very special to me. Hopefully tomorrow I don't get too emotional on this, but Devlin's done an amazing job for us, and I'm very proud of her.
And on the floor, nobody pushes her around. I don't care how tall they are.
No, absolutely not. Just her toughness, her tenacity, her intensity. She goes about everything as hard as she possibly can, and that is very respectable for Dev.
Okay. So, next.
Next we have Aaliyah Blanchard. This is our first year with Aaliyah. I believe she played as a freshman and took some time away from basketball and focused on some other things academically. And that, for her, I commend her for that. It takes some guts to do that, But from day one walking in, I believe I came in, the girls were already in weights, and I just hear this voice, and I'm like, who in the world is that? And sure enough, it's Aaliyah, just encouraging, just saying everything right for the girls, especially these young girls. That's somebody you want them to follow moving forward. And her mother has been absolutely amazing with the photography for us, and we couldn't be more thankful for that.
Yeah, and that's a really important role, and how do I say it? It's a role that is not recognized because people are watching the game. They don't realize that she's taking away from that in order to take pictures of the team and the play of the game.
Absolutely. She just completely selfless. She makes sure she gets a shot of every kid individually, at least one throughout the night, and that means the world to a lot of our parents and grandparents and fans that don't necessarily get to come watch.
And she's done a great job with the website as well.
Absolutely. Yes, she has, definitely. That's just one less thing we have to worry about and when she takes that over. So we're just thankful beyond belief for that. So, and
one more.
Last we have Claudia Hernandez. Claudia is a senior. Basketball for her was something new. She just wanted to try it, and we welcome that with open arms for any kid that is interested or wants to just be a part of something. We welcome that, and Claudia's done a phenomenal job. Just from the first day at practice, being shy, not really wanting to get in drills, to coming, and she's constantly working through it and constantly has gotten better. Big moment for me. I believe the first C-team game, we're all in there watching, and Claudia hits a basket, and that's just everything for us. Whether it's on C-team or varsity, that just meant the world, and just to see her face light up when she made that, and you could just see the confidence pour throughout her after that. So Claudia's been great for us, and like I said, with all four, we're just so thankful for everything that they've brought. Whether it have been 1 year, whether it have been the two that we've been here, it's just been amazing to watch their growth, and I look forward to seeing the future for them as far as what comes with basketball and academics and in life. So I think all four of them are going to do great things.
And, of course, they'll be hard to replace, but somehow next year we'll be standing here talking about how are we going to replace those four, and you'll get it done.
Yes, sir. We absolutely will. Like you say, we're young. So I think we got 2 juniors right now that are going to have to step up and fill some big shoes, and I have no doubt in my mind that they'll get it done. Absolutely. Zion's a great kid. Taylor, great kid. I have no doubt in my mind that they'll get it done and make us proud and make the former players for Northwest proud. So
we know I always end these with an injury report, and I'm going to do that again. We know that Lexi's out, Zion's out,
yes.
Zoe's out. Anybody else out?
Nope, that's it for the moment. Aaliyah was a late check for the game yesterday. We really didn't know until she arrived that if we were going to be able to have her or not. So that's a huge plus, getting her back. Zion, I believe we're still waiting for an MRI. It's looking really positive though, as far as no tear. So I think it's just a sprain, and Zoe had a nagging issue with her hamstring.
She's had that for a long time.
Yeah.
And in more than one sport.
Yeah. So I think Zoe is. We really want to take it slow because we want her back next year, and I know she loves soccer as well. So we want to make sure she gets the most out of her athletic career here at Northwest. So we're really wanting to take her slow and get her back when she is fully ready to come back.
Okay.
So.
Best of luck to you tonight against Cape and Mount Carmel on senior night. Let's team shine, especially let's get those seniors out there shining one last time.
Absolutely. Just want to once again say thank you for everything that you do for our program and the boys, and we look forward to showing more improvement tomorrow night. Sorry.
We know it's pre-recorded. Everybody knows today is Wednesday. We're pre-recording it. It's okay. we do it when we're both available, and I'm not available tomorrow because I'm teaching tomorrow. So it's fine, not a problem. Anyway, glad to have you. Hope we see more of you next year at these little events.
Absolutely.
Assistant head coach Brian Bernard here on the pregame show. Stay tuned. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play of tonight's game against the Cape and Mount Carmel Crusaders. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
This portion of Basketball on the Internet is brought to you by Meshke Orthodontics and Wichita Bright Smiles, 1919 North Maze Road. Dr. Meshke specializes in the treatment of children and teens with a methodology that allows them to create an environment that is kid-friendly and more fun. Meshke Orthodontics features a comprehensive set or orthodontic treatment options from traditional braces to revolutionary new technology. Check out the possibilities online at meshkesmiles.com. That's MESCHKE smiles.com. Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. Wichita Northwest Grizzlies basketball is on the air. Welcome to another season of basketball, Grizzly style, as Northwest pursues a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on their YouTube page with links available at nwhsgrizz.com. Grizzlies basketball is sponsored this year in part by Mel Hamilton Ford at the big corner of 119th West and Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. And by Andrews Cleaning Service, with programs for residential, commercial, or special cleaning projects. Check them out at wichitacleaningservice.com. And by Meshke Orthodontics, Wichita Bright Smiles, 1919 North Maze Road, with a variety of orthodontic options available. Check them out at meshkesmiles.com. And by Keystone Solid Services, providing quality granite countertop products for your home. Check them out at KeystoneSolidServices.com. And by Banter Automotive, Central and Maze Road. Stop by for your next oil change. Your car is ready for regular maintenance. Check them out at BanterAuto.com. And by Todd Eflin Narrates, voice acting for just about anything with words. commercials, training videos, audiobook, and telephone services. Find me at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. And now, let's go courtside for today's contest. And your host, Kevin Arkin.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Here we go. Thank you, Todd Eflin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Northwest High School. It's the regular season finale, and there's a lot going on here at Northwest tonight. Not only is it the final game of the season for both the girls and the boys, it is also senior night here, and it is homecoming night. They're doing everything in one evening. The senior night festivities will take place in between games, and we kind of speculated that when we talked to you on Tuesday night. It will be senior night in between games, and then the homecoming ceremonies will take place during halftime of the boys' game, and we are probably not going to be able to get you that because we have something already scheduled for halftime of the boys' game tonight. So a busy night on the schedule. What does it mean? It means, quite honestly, very little. The girls are going to win 4 or 5 games, and they will travel next week for playoffs. In all likelihood, they will go out west to Dodge City to take on the Red Demons in their home ball yard. The boys have clinched the number 4 seed. We've been talking about that for 2 weeks. Tuesday night, they clinched the number 4 seed by beating West. They cannot improve their standing tonight, nor can they lose ground tonight. They will be the number 4 seed when playoffs begin, and they will start their playoff run right here at home next Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, and the likely candidate for the opponent will be the Manhattan Indians. So put that on your calendar. We will be on the air at 5:30 on Wednesday night. It'll be a single game, just the boys in their first playoff game. Should they get past Manhattan, and Manhattan, I think, is projected to be the number 13 seed. If they get past Manhattan, they're going to play the winner of Derby and Campus. One of those, and that'll be here as well. So that'll be a big game as well. They're getting set here for the introduction of players and the national anthem. We're going to keep it right here until they do. Grizzlies are in their home whites tonight. With blue numerals and blue trim, Cape and Mount Carmel in their road royal blue uniforms. And here come the starting lineups. We're going to give you Cape and Mount Carmel first. For the Crusaders, a junior, number 5, Sophia Gimeno. A sophomore, number 12, Lizzie Romer. Senior, number 15, Emma Bezdek. Sophomore, number 21, Myra Nichols. And rounding out the starting 5 for Cape and Mount Carmel, it'll be number 32, a senior, Kate Tilma. Head coach for Cape and Mount Carmel is Billy Graff. He's assisted by Marie Thomas, Will Engels, Jim Vanek, and Cecilia Knapp. Capen comes into this game with a record of 8-11 on the season. For Northwest, your Grizzlies, a 5'3" senior guard, number 3, Devlin Turley. 5'4" freshman guard, number 21, Aaliyah Richard. 5'5" sophomore guard, number 23, Innocent Robinson. 5'5" senior guard, number 30, Andrea Wilson. And rounding out the top 5, a 6'1" senior center, number 31, Aaliyah Blanchard. And boy, we're glad to get her back. She was out last game with an injury, and she was on the probable list for tonight, and she is indeed going to get the start tonight. The head coach for Northwest is Marcus Myers. He's assisted by Brian Bernard and Christina Commons. Getting set here for the opening tip. We'll tell you, this webcast is brought to you in conjunction with the audio-visual classes here at Northwest High. Under the leadership of Shane Monroe, these kids are provided an opportunity to learn video broadcasting hands-on in these games, including tonight. Tipping for Northwest, it'll be Aaliyah Blanchard. And for Kapaun, I've got to have a talk with their dressmaker, because I can't read the numbers. You don't put blue on blue, people. What are you thinking? I don't even know. Grizzlies score first. Who got that one? Say it again. Thank you. Turley gets the opening bucket for the Grizzlies. I'm still sitting here pouting because I can't read the numbers because of their dressmaker. They are plenty big, though, I will say that. Into the paint, they throw it away. It'll turn over to Northwest. On the floor for your Grizzlies, Devlin Turley, Andrea Wilson, Stubbs, Aaliyah Richard, and Innocent Robinson. That's your 5 on the floor to start the game. 2-0, Grizzlies lead. Into Stubbs, and back out to Aaliyah Richard. On the near side now to Wilson, and to Turley. Stubbs with it to Wilson. Robinson with it. Man-to-man defense being played by Kapaun. High pressure being played. Wilson looking for some help. Gives it to Turley. Turley puts it up, missing everything, but she was fouled. She's going to go to the line, and she'll shoot a pair. Fouls charged to Kate Tillma. Turley's first one misses. She'll have one more. 6:38 to go, first quarter. Grizzlies and Kapaun. Turley's second one. She missed them both. The rebound goes to Tillma, who committed the foul, and she brings it across the timeline. Bezdek with it to Nichols. There's a long three, and it's good. Wow. Nathan Robinson scores for Northwest. And if you're wondering why I'm practicing Silent Sunday, I'm trying to read numbers on blue uniforms. Boy, I got to have a talk with their Marty Straub, their AD, and they need to do something about that. Here's one from Jimeno that misses. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with Kapaun. Ball's inbounded under the basket. Missing, rebounded by Stubbs. Pass is deflected and picked off by Bezdek. Bezdek gets it again, now gives it to Jimeno. Jimeno on the near side to Kate Tillma for three. Off the glass, no good. Rebound and scoring it. On the rebound is Nichols. And it's 5-4 Kapaun. Stubbs to Wilson. Wilson back to Robinson. Back to Wilson. Long two, short. Rebounded by Kapaun Mount Carmel's Myra Nichols. She'll bring it up coast to coast. Lost the handle. Robinson has it, and a foul's called. That's going to be called on Nichols, I think. It is. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2 against the Crusaders. And now coming into the game, replacing Andrea Wilson, is Tashawn Leday for Northwest. Leday with the ball. Gives it to Turley. Why that wasn't a foul, I don't know, but it wasn't. Rebounded on the miss by Nichols. I'm sorry, that's by Gimeno. Gimeno puts it up and scores. She's fouled in the act while she's shooting. She'll go to the line and shoot one. Foul's charged to Turley. Tilma comes out for Kapaun. Gimeno will shoot one. And it's good. Gimeno gets the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 8-4 now. Grizzlies trail. Grizzlies led early. Now a timeout has been taken by Northwest. We'll take it with them. 4:21 to go in the first. 8-4. Grizzlies trail. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly basketball.
Hey man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Back at Northwest, coming out of the timeout, the first of the game taken by either team. This one taken by Northwest. Robinson inbounds, gets it back from Leday. Crosses the timeline now and looks to see what's in front of her. She puts up a three off the rim, no good. Tapped out of play. Whose ball is it? Kapaun's. They're ruling that Richard touched it last. Gimeno comes back in, replacing Myra Nichols. And she inbounds. We're back underway with 4 to go in the first. Grizzlies down by 4. Gimeno brings it down the floor. Bezdek with it. In the paint, Lizzie Romer sends it out back to Bezdek. Oh, and Leday almost got it. Nice save by Gimeno. Now a drive and an easy bucket by Emma Bezdek for Kapaun. And the Grizzlies are down by 6. Northwest coming off a win at West on Tuesday. Pretty convincing win, I might add. And a foul is called. Be a blocking foul on Kapaun. Lizzie Romer's first foul. It will send, Leday went to the line, but it wasn't a shooting foul, so she'll inbound. And while we weren't paying attention, Kalina Hallman comes into the game and lets us know by putting a bucket in. 10-6, Grizzlies trail. Nice play by Hallman. Maddie Spears to Bezdek now. Lizzie Romer puts in a three. 13-6, Grizzlies down by a touchdown with 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Robinson to Leday. Leday will pull it back out and give it to Robinson. Innocent Robinson spin move, puts it up from 15, doesn't go. And the rebound by Kapaun's Emma Bezdek. Over here on the near side to Tilly Jones, who came into the game for the Crusaders. She misses, and Leday sends a long one to Hallman. Hallman off the glass, count it. Kalina Hallman with 4 here in the first quarter, and the Grizzlies are down by 5. Underneath, Bezdek. What are they going to call here? They're calling a foul on a reach. I think it's on Robinson. It is. That's her first. Kapaun subs back in with Myra Nichols and Kate Tilma. On the floor for Northwest, Carly Wimberly joins Turley, Hallman, Leday, and Robinson. There's a long one for 3. Good. Nothing but net. Love to give credit to Lizzie Romer, but unfortunately, I can't see her number. And what do we have here? A turnover, a travel called against Northwest with 1:25 to go. Leday comes out. Richard comes back in for Northwest. 16-8, Grizzlies trail. Romer for 3, misses that time. Gets her own rebound into the paint, puts it up, count the basket and a foul. Foul's on Hallman, that's her first. It will send Romer to the line. Believe it or not, this is going to be point number 12 for Romer here in the first quarter. 19-8, Grizzlies down by 9. There's one that's deflected. Lambs gets to a blue shirt, however. There's a 3-bomb missing and a rebound by Richard. Richard has her pocket picked that time by Spears, and she'll bring it back across the timeline for Kapaun with 42 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Now we have a foul away from the ball. It's on Robinson. That's her second. She'll probably come out now. And just like that, Leday comes back in. Robinson comes out. That's we won't see Innocent Robinson for a while. Ball's inbounded. 35 to go now in the first. Round the horn it goes. Spires puts it into the corner for Gimeno. Back to Tilma. Tilma, now Nichols has it. Back to Tilma. Back to Spires. Back to Tilma. They're going to play for 1. 5 to go. Tilma for 3. Good. At the buzzer, Kate Tilma gets her only points of the quarter. And a tough quarter it is for Northwest. They're down 22-8. We'll be back with the second quarter after this timeout. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
What? Hello? Try a reset. Oh. All righty. We'll start the second quarter. Kapaun will inbound. On the floor for Northwest, Evelyn Turley, Innocent Robinson, Aaliyah Richard, Deshawn Leday, and Kalina Hallman. And there's a three bomb from Romer. And somebody ought to figure out that she needs to be defended. She's got 15 points now in just over a quarter. Aaliyah Richard, Leday on the far side, and I think they calling a foul on, who are they calling the foul on here? On Hallman, away from the ball. That's her second. Gimeno will inbound for the Crusaders. Maddie Spires gives it back to Gimeno, who lost the handle for just a moment. Now Richard picks her pocket, and Richard goes down. Thank you for calling a foul. It'll come to Kapaun to Northwest on the near side. Fouls on Gimeno, her first. It is the fourth team foul on Kapaun to go with 5 against Northwest. And Stubbs came in for Hallman during that stoppage of play. And Andrea Wilson is back in the game. Richard underneath, puts it up, doesn't go, knocked out of play. That should stay with Northwest, and it does. 7 minutes to go till halftime. And we want you to stay with us at halftime. We have a very interesting visit with Shane Monroe at halftime, who is very involved in this process, but is going to be talking about something totally different. So we invite you to stay with us at halftime for a visit with Shane. Maddie Spires puts it in. Her first points of the night, 27-8. Grizzlies down by 19, and it just doesn't seem like we've played to a 19-point deficit, but the scoreboard isn't lying. Northwest takes a timeout. We'll take it with them. 27-8, 6:37 to go. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball. Back at Northwest, and it's kind of nice during the timeout. A gentleman walked by and complimented our broadcast crew, and I'll tell you what, with our executive producer, Jonathan Shieu, and our videographer, Jacob Hampton, we can't go wrong tonight. We have an all-star crew. This one goes out of play. It will stay with Northwest. Robinson for three, off the heel, no good, rebounded by Romer. Lizzie Romer will bring it up, gives it to Gimeno, and Gimeno just lays it in. And you can't leave her open like that, folks. She's going to make that every time. Robinson gives it to Richard. Aaliyah Richard looking at the man-to-man defense. Robinson misses. Robinson's gotten stone cold shooting. She hasn't scored in the last 5 minutes. Sophia Gimeno with it, top of the key. Romer to Kate Tilma. Bezdek gives it to Kate Tilma. She puts it in and out, no good. Almost got a putback from Romer. I think that's Romer's first miss. Richard brings it down for Northwest. Dishes it off. Wilson can't make it go, and it's rebounded by Spires. 5:13 to go. Grizzlies down by 21. Tilma to Gimeno. Gimeno now drives, scoops it, doesn't fall. Rebound by Wilson. She gives it to Robinson, and here come the Grizzlies back. Grizzlies are getting their chances on some rebounds, but they haven't been able to score, and just as I say that, Robinson makes a liar out of me and puts it in, and she's going to go to the line and shoot one as she was fouled on the way in. Emma Bezdek guilty of the infraction. That's her first. Kapaun subs in 3 players. Tilly Jones being one of them. I tell you who the other 2 are, but I can't read their numbers. Free throw missed by Robinson. She's missed 3 times tonight. That's very unusual for her. Underneath, nobody home, an easy basket for the Kapaun mystery guest. The only number I can read is hers, and she's not on the roster. That being number 45. These athletic directors are killing me. Stubbs puts up the miss, can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Tilly Jones. Jones to Bezdek in the paint on the far side now. 3-pointer. That was 2, wasn't it? Yeah, that's a 2-pointer. Now I'll give you $1 if you tell me who scored. Because I have no idea who put it in. It was 45. Oh, that was 45 as well? And looks like we have a basket and a foul here. Just the foul. Cameron Stubbs draws her first foul, and Lizzie Romer, who has 15 points, is going to go to the line and shoot a pair. There's the first one. Mackenzie Edwards comes in for Northwest, replacing Innocent Robinson. We'll give you the 5 on the floor after this free throw. Romer's second shot is good. On the floor, besides Mackenzie Edwards, is Tashawn Leday and Leah Richard, Andrea Wilson, and Cameron Stubbs. That's the 5 on the floor for Northwest. 3:39 to go till halftime. Grizzlies down 35-10. Underneath, there you go. Andrea Wilson gets her first bucket of the night. Grizzlies collapse into a modified zone. That one goes out. Nice defensive play that time by Mackenzie Edwards to get the ball turned over. Stubbs comes out for Kapaun, and Sasha Reed comes in to take her place. Number 33. Richard has it for Northwest. Mackenzie Edwards thought about a 3, and there's a foul that's going to get charged to Bezdek. Blocking foul. It's her second foul. Everybody's shooting free throws now the rest of the quarter on fouls. as the next fouls will put everybody in bonus land. Reed back to Richard. Richard for three. In and out, no good, and that's the kind of a night it's been so far for Northwest. Bringing the ball up the floor is Nichols. Into the corner for Spears. Back to Nichols. Gimeno gives it back to Nichols. I take that back. That's Tilly Jones. Spears puts it up, no good. Rebounded, goes off the hands of Sasha Reed. It will stay with Cape and Mount Carmel. 2:19 to go in the first half. 35-12, Grizzlies trail. Tilma into the paint. Mystery guest puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Leday, and now we have Richard with it. Wilson with it. To Edwards. Edwards, top of the key, gets it in the paint to Reed. Reed out to Richard for three. Good! Aaliyah Richard gets her first points of the night, and it's a 20-point ball game. We're going to call number 45 Smith. Got to call her something. We have a foul called. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity. Foul's on Leday. That's her first. At the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And it's Romer at the line, and no, it's not. Who is that? Well, whoever it is, she just scored. I tell you who it is, but between long hair and blue on blue, you can't read anything. Well, she missed them both, so I guess it doesn't make any difference, and it was Myra Nichols. Here's Richard with it on the near side, driving into the paint. She puts it up. It's blocked, but I think she was fouled. Yes, she'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Now both teams are in bonus land. Leah Richard will get a second attempt here. She makes it. And she has 3 points. 4 points. Spires has it. Taken away, and Leday has it. Loose ball on the floor. Here we go. To Leah Richard. Up. Ow, she can't make it go. They had the breakaway but couldn't finish it. And Kapaun comes back with 1 minute remaining in the first half. Gimeno sends it over to Kate Tilma. Back to Gimeno. Nichols back to Gimeno. They're obviously going to play for one shot or for a good shot. A great look is what they're looking for. Nichols up. She turned it over. Yes, she did. And it will be Grizzly basketball. 32 to go until halftime. Grizzlies with a chance to cut into this 20-point lead. Robinson comes back in for Edwards, and Turley comes in for Wilson. They will join Sasha Reed, Aaliyah Richard, and Deshaun Leday. I think I got them all right. Now we have another whistle. This has been a whistle-blowing contest so far. Fouls on Tilly Jones. That's her first. It will send Leday to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. makes the first one. And Leday is on the scoreboard. And, you know, this is part of the problem is that we're not scoring. We got a lot of people out there playing, but nobody's putting in a ton of points. Our leading scorer has 4 points. Leday makes them both. Good job to Sean Leday. 25 to go. 36-18. We're doubled up by Kapaun. And now Jimeno will play for one. 10 seconds to go. And Jimeno misses. Loose ball. She puts it up again, and it falls. Like I said, it's been that kind of a half. And that basket will count, so we are at halftime. Do you know which one we want? Yeah, this one. Yes. We're at halftime, 38-18. Grizzlies trail. Will be back with Shane Monroe after this 2-minute timeout. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly basketball. Grizzlies basketball on the internet is brought to you in part by Andrew's Cleaning Service. Owned and operated by Andrew Dillon, they offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrew's Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrew's Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrew's Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly basketball on the web. Welcome back to halftime tonight, senior night against Kapaun Mount Carmel, and we're joined by someone whose voice you may have heard, but whose face you may not have seen during the year, and that is Mr. Shane Monroe, who, among other things, is a business teacher here at Northwest High School and is involved with a number of programs, including the audiovisual program that I refer to during each game. And Shane, you're here today to talk about a special project. Tell us about it.
Sure, yeah. So we have, I'm also the director for Business Professionals of America here at Northwest High School, and BPA, as it's often referred to, is a career and technical student organization that gives the opportunity to students in high school to kind of take what they're learning in classroom out into kind of some of the real world events. And so we have students who are involved in everything from events like some of them participate in accounting, financial analysis, all the way. We actually have two teams who are doing different types of videos. One's like a broadcast news production. One is a video production team where they do a story about talking about esports and in the high schools and bringing that to just it's a broad organization that gives them a lot of skills, helps them build their resume while they're in school, gives them the opportunity to also attend different events. So last week we actually I took 10 students to the state leadership conference, and while we were there, they did their events, and actually all 10 of the students who went to state actually qualified to go on to the National Leadership Conference, which is in Dallas, Texas, at the beginning of May.
Having 10 kids advance to the national level, that's unusual for this program, is it not?
Yeah, it's very, very unusual. This is my 7th year here at Northwest doing this, and before this year, the most I'd ever taken to nationals would be 3. So we did pretty well this year.
And you're batting 1,000. You said all 10 kids are good, qualified to go.
Yeah, all 10 qualified in their events, and some of them actually qualified in multiple events. So they'll all be participating in those events in Dallas at Nationals.
Of course, this unexpected pleasure of having all 10 kids advance also creates something of a problem, and that's one of the reasons why we're here visiting, is to talk about a need that has arisen because of this.
Yeah, so basically this is an extracurricular, and when we qualify students to go to nationals, we have to foot the bill, and things cost money. And so basically each one of these students is going to have to come up with anywhere between $700 to $1,000 in order to make the trip to Dallas. And so we've already started some fundraising. But when you normally plan on taking 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden you have 10, that the few dollars that you do have saved up gets stretched pretty thin.
More than 3 times the need has arisen because of this. And for those of you watching at home, you can help. And Shane, tell them how.
Absolutely. If you're willing to maybe help support and sponsor Business Professionals of America, help the cause with the students, we will, if any kind of donation that you send into the school, just put it to the attention of Business Professionals of America, attention BPA, if that makes it easier. The students will actually handwrite you a thank you note, and they'll send you a receipt that you talk to your local accountant, and they will help you make that a tax-deductible donation.
The address to send it to will be Northwest High School, 1220 North Tyler Road, Wichita, Kansas, 67212. And again, attention BPA, that's Boy Paul Adam.
Absolutely. And every single little bit counts, and we definitely appreciate everybody who watches this and kind of tunes in each and every night. And we thank Kevin Arkin too, because without you, our production would not take place. So thank you very much.
Well, you're more than welcome, and all the best. First of all, congratulations to your 10 kids on their being able to go to Dallas and compete on the national level. I think that's just wonderful for them. Great learning experience for those kids, and it's something that they will take with them for the rest of their lives.
No, I agree. It is something that, it's part of that experience that is just pretty awesome, and you're right, it's something they'll remember for a long time.
Okay. Shane Monroe with us here at halftime. Again, please consider contributing to the cause of BPA. Send it to the high school, Northwest High School, 1220 North Tyler Road, Wichita, 67212. Shane, thanks for being with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Kevin.
We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. We'll give you the totals and highlights of the first half, and then we'll have the second half ready to go for you in our game tonight against Kapaun Mount Carmel. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball. Welcome back to Northwest High. My apologies for getting hung up here during the halftime break. I got sideswiped here a little bit, but let me give you some totals as we have them. For Jimeno, 7 points. 17 points for Lizzie Romer. Bezdek with 2, Nichols with 2, Tillman with 3, Spears with 2. That's the totals for Kapaun. For Northwest, Leday has 2, Turley has 2, Richard has 4, Robinson has 4, Wilson has 2, and Hallman has 4. Nobody on Northwest has more than 4 points, which explains why we're down by 20 here at halftime. Grizzlies going to have to wake it up here during halftime. And I'm going to go back now, and first of all, I'm going to check with my executive producer to make sure that, am I being heard? Good. Okay, I didn't get a chance to finish this. I'm going to do it while I have a chance. This webcast is brought to you in conjunction with the audiovisual classes here at Northwest High. Under the leadership of Mr. Shane Monroe, these kids are provided an opportunity to learn video broadcasting hands-on at these games, including here tonight. You may hear me giving instructions to our students to my right, Jacob and Jonathan, or vice versa, and that's because this activity is an extension of the classroom for all of us. We'll do everything possible not to detract from the competition on the floor. We ask for your patience, reminding you this is not ESPN nor is it NBC, but rather an extension of the classroom. And again, your executive producer tonight is Jonathan Shieu. Your videographer is Jacob Hampton, and I'm Kevin Arkin. Glad to have you with us wherever you are on planet Earth. Would you do me a favor and punch that one right there, YouTube, the Chrome button is what I want. I want to look at the. Is there anybody on there?
No, nothing.
Nope, nobody. Okay. Well, I had time for a couple of shout outs, but there's nobody to give a shout out to, so we won't give any. Except to our own people. Grizzlies will inbound the ball to start the third quarter. And they got a lot of room to make up. They got to play hard and make up 20 points here in the second half. Grizzlies will play now from right to left here in the second half. God, those Kapaun uniforms are driving me crazy. The only thing worse than yellow on white is blue on blue. Richard with the ball to start the third quarter. On the near side, Wilson for three, missing. And it's rebounded over there by Nichols for Kapaun. Jimeno has it and passes it off to Bezdek, now to Tilma. Tilma's easy to spot. She's got blonde hair and she's the tallest person on the floor. Jimeno again, top of the key. Now here's a three, good. By Nichols. And Nichols has 5 points. Richard brings it up the floor for Northwest. To Devlin Turley, back to Nichols, underneath. Blanchard scores and draws a foul. She'll go to the line and she'll shoot one. And believe it or not, that's her first bucket of the night. Foul is on Romer, and that's her third personal. Quite honestly, wouldn't mind seeing her get 2 more. Blanchard misses. It's rebounded there by Tilma. And Jimeno will bring it across the timeline, inside 7 to go, third quarter. Grizzlies down by 21. Tilma with it. Gives it to Jimeno. She dishes it off on the far side. Jimeno with it again now, top of the key. Grizzlies playing some aggressive defense. Nichols gives it to Jimeno for 3 off the rim, no good. Put back, count it. The put back by Bezdek. They're killing me. Tilma with it. Gives it off to Sophia Jimeno. 6 minutes to go in the third. 43-20, Grizzlies trail. Biggest deficit of the night at 23. Tilma. In the paint, there's a foul going to be charged to Blanchard, I believe. Ball's inbounded. Romer puts up a 3. And there's a jump ball called, first one of the night. It will go to Crusaders on the alternating possession, arguably the dumbest rule in all of sports. Gimeno pulls it out for Kapaun. Tilma on the near side to Gimeno again. Nice guarding there by Wilson. Three-pointer put up and good. You don't suppose you saw who did that? Yep, I have no idea. That one is deflected out of play. I think that was Nichols. It's going to be Nichols now, who got the 3, 46-20. Grizzlies trail. Tilly Jones will inbound for Kapaun. Romer misses, proving that she's indeed human. She has been on fire from three-point range. She's got 4 of them. Blanchard lost the handle, loose on the floor, picked up. It'll be a held ball. Yes, a jump ball is called, and it will belong to the Grizzlies on the alternating possession. Stubbs gives it back to Richards. She puts up a 3 that misses everything. Nichols will pick it up for Kapaun, giving it to Tilma. Now over to Bezdek. Bezdek drives, puts it up. It's blocked and recovered by Leday. Leday will bring it across the timeline. She'll hold up, giving everybody a chance to get set. Richard for 3. Good! Aaliyah Richard for 3, and she's got 7. Kapaun has doubled up on Northwest, 46-23. Stubbs picks up the miss. Leday bringing it down the floor, 2-on-1, and she decided to take it up herself. Had the shot blocked. Richard for 3, missing. And Romer gets it for Kapaun. 3:45 to go. Third quarter, Grizzlies down 46-23. First of 2, the boys will play. It may be a while before the boys play because senior night will take place after this contest. And we're going to show you the senior night festivities live as they happen. And hopefully you'll be able to hear it through the PA system because we do not have a script. Wimberly comes in. Edwards comes in. Reed goes out. And Robinson comes out. Edwards, Leday, Wimberly, Stubbs, and Richard. That's the 5 on the floor for Northwest. Edwards brings it across the timeline, had it deflected back to Richard. She brings it all the way down. In the paint, Leday, come on, fall, yes. Deshawn Leday picks up her 4th point. 3 minutes to go in the third. Gimeno brings it across the timeline for Kapaun. Now dishes it off to Romer. Back to Gimeno on the near side. She puts it up. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Have a seat, sir. Gimeno's first one is good. She's got 8 for the Crusaders. She misses the second. Grizzlies come down with it. Richard has it and brings it across the timeline for Northwest. to Edwards. Edwards back to Richard. Richard thought about a three, drives instead off the glass. No good, no foul. She goes down hard. Here comes Kapaun back. And Jimeno has it for the Crusaders. Stolen, stolen by Edwards, but she couldn't control it. It was a good play, though. Bezdek for three, no good. Rebounded by Wimberly. Here comes Richard back with it for Northwest. And that one is intercepted by Bezdek, and her shot is blocked by the smallest person on the floor, Mackenzie Edwards, at 5 feet even, and she played like she was at 6'2". Richard takes a break for Northwest. Devlin Turley came in for her. There's a three, good. Uncontested three by Nichols. And a timeout has been taken on the floor. Let's take it with them. Grizzlies trail 50-25. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Edwards, Stubbs, and Wimberly on the floor for your Northwest Grizzlies. Leday brings it across the timeline. Edwards with it. Edwards with it again. Nice spin move. Gives it to Stubbs. Now back out to Leday for three. Oh, in and out, no good, and it's rebounded by Kapaun. Nice effort that time by Leday, and it just would not go down. Romer for three. She is just deadly. And Romer now has 20 points. Leday has it go out of play, knocked out by Kapaun. It will stay with Northwest. Inside a minute to go now in the third quarter. Stubbs with it. Oh, fed it into Edwards, and it was picked off by Jimeno. I'm sorry, by Bezdek. Nichols puts it up. It's blocked nicely by Stubbs. Goes out of play. It will stay with Kapaun, but a nice defensive play that time. Hallman comes back in for Stubbs. Nichols now on the far side. Yep. Romer gets another one. She's just automatic, and she's automatic herself into 23 points through 3 quarters. Underneath, Edwards, you better hurry. 12 seconds to go. Loose on the floor, who's going to get it? Turley, you just can't take it away from her. She's got it again. 2 seconds to go. A rainbow doesn't go, and that'll do it. 56-25. Grizzlies trail at the end of 3. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
This portion of Basketball on the Internet is brought to you by Meshke Orthodontics and Wichita Bright Smiles, 1919 North Mays Road. Dr. Meshke specializes in the treatment of children and teens with a methodology that allows them to create an environment that is kid-friendly and more fun. Meshke Orthodontics features a comprehensive set or orthodontic treatment options from traditional braces to revolutionary new technology. Check out the possibilities online at meshkesmiles.com. That's MESCHKE smiles.com.
Crusaders will inbound to start the fourth quarter on the alternating possession. 2 fouls for Northwest, only 1 for Kapaun. And Kapaun has 4 timeouts left, Northwest has 3. And it will be a running clock fourth quarter with the score 56-25. So our executive producer, Jonathan Shieu, is going to have an easy fourth quarter to work, not having to work the clock. And we're underway. Jimeno has it for Kapaun. Over on the near side to Nichols. There's a 3 missing. And the putback, count the basket, and a foul by Jimeno. She'll go to the line and shoot 1. The foul is going to be charged to Wimberly. That's her second. On the floor for Kapaun, besides Carly Wimberly, is Devlin Turley. And now Wimberly comes out and is replaced by Andrea Wilson. Aaliyah Richard, Innocent Robinson, and Kalina Hallman on the floor for Northwest. Shooting 1 will be Jimeno. She's good, and she has 11 on the night. Clock running, inside 7 to go. Robinson will inbound to Aaliyah Richard. Final game of the regular season. Grizzlies are probably going to end up 4-16 on the season, and Kapaun will finish at 9-11 unless something really drastic happens here in the next 6 minutes. And that's not too likely. Meg Tilma, the younger sister of Kate Tilma, in the game now and made that defensive steal, but knocked it out of play, so it'll stay with Northwest. Hallman, spin move, get it up there. Oh, it doesn't go. It rattled in and out twice and then wouldn't fall. Underneath. Meg Tilma with it at the top of the key. Dishes it off on the right side now. Oh, a near steal. Aaliyah Richard couldn't stop and just crashed. She crashed into Carson Sloan. No malice or forethought. She just couldn't stop herself. It'll be a foul charged to Aaliyah Richard, and that's her first. Ball's inbounded. Meg Tilma into the corner, knocked out by Andrea Wilson. And I guess Kapaun touched it last. Where part of my view is blocked here by the crowd. We'll have a turnover to Northwest. One moment while I confer with my executive producer. There hadn't been a mic in there if I got it. I would assume that Shane didn't give it to me because he knew I didn't need it.
Do you have a key to his room?
Huh?
Do you have a key to his room?
I do not. No. That's above my pay grade, young man. They don't give me keys. Remind me to tell you about the importance of keys. Here's a three-pointer off the glass, no good. Loose ball on the floor. Who's going to get it? Still loose, and Turley comes up with it. And finally knocked out of play by Sloan of Kapaun, and it will stay turnover or stay with Northwest. And Aaliyah Richard will inbound to Devlin Turley. Approaching 4 minutes to go in the contest. Leah Richard brings it across the timeline, sends it into Blanchard. Blanchard to Andrea Wilson. Wilson puts it up good. Beautiful play. Andrea Wilson. Oops, wrong quarter. Kapaun has it. Tilma to Stewart. Back to Tilma. In the paint. Loose ball picked up by Aaliyah Richard. Richard brings it across the timeline. Gives it to Turley. Richard for three, yes! Aaliyah Richard gets her second three-pointer of the half. She's got 10 points. And a timeout has been taken. We'll take it with them. 59-30, Grizzlies trail. 3:20 to go in the game. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Back at Northwest High, we're going to send a shout out to our cohort and good friend, Emerson, who is, he's over in the student section making fun of us and sending nasty grams to our executive producer on his phone. So, Emerson Horning, this one's for you. All right, we're ready to resume play. It'll be Kapaun's basketball. And it'll be Carson Sloan inbounding for the Crusaders. 3:15 to go in the game. Loose balls picked up there by Ellie Stewart. And now a travel, and it will turn over to Northwest. Turley will inbound to Aaliyah Richard. To Blanchard. Blanchard almost walked with it. McKaylee Nave in the game now. Just put one up. It's short and rebounded by Kapaun. Jessica Kemp with the ball for the Crusaders, number 22. A special shout out to her family, who we know is watching the game tonight from various parts of the world. And Kemp has it again. Spin move. And Kemp gives it off to Meg Tillman. Now under the basket, McKaylee Nave gets the loose ball and turns it over to Andrea Wilson. And here come the here come the Grizzlies back with 2 minutes to go. Turley for three. Count it. Devlin Turley. Kapaun brings it down again on a big trip. And I think they're going to give it to him on out of bounds and not call a foul. And if that wasn't a foul, I don't know what was. We got away with one that time. Richard comes out. Let's reset this for you. It's Devlin Turley, Leday, Blanchard, McKaylee Nave, and Andrea Wilson on the floor for the Grizzlies. Have a two-shot shooting foul for Tishon Leday. The foul is charged to number 41, Lauren Keiss of the Crusaders, who just came into the game. And the first one by Lede is good. Lede will get one more. We're inside a minute to go now in the contest. Lede makes them both. That one gets fumbled out of bounds, and we'll turn over to Northwest. Less than 30 to go. This may be the final possession for the Grizzlies, especially if the referees take their sweet time getting it going. Here we go. Turley to Wilson. Wilson in the paint. And if that wasn't a blocking foul, I don't know what was. Kapaun gets the loose ball into the corner. It goes. Kais underneath the basket sends it back out. And at the buzzer, the shot does not go. And we are final here. Your final score tonight in the girls' contest. Kapaun Mount Carmel 59, Northwest 35. We're going to take a 30-second timeout, and then we're going to be back with the senior night festivities. So stay with us. Lots more to come. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Northwest, we are awaiting the start of the senior night festivities. And Jacob is going to, you're going to get them coming in over there. See them on the far side? Okay. Your job is to get them till they get to half court. Okay. We're going to turn it over to the PA announcer. I'm going to take off my headset. Enjoy the senior night festivities.
Ladies and gentlemen, set your attention please. Please join me in welcoming all parents to the class of 2022 senior basketball cheerleading dance team. Parents, you're aware of how much time and energy you've dedicated to your students here at Northwest High School. We thank you for sharing your children with us, and we would now like to present the class of 2022 senior cheerleaders, dance team, and basketball players. Start with the cheerleaders. First up is Shieu Brock. She is escorted by Shelly Deering. Shieu is planning to attend Wichita State University studying criminal justice. Next up is Jesse Minkoff. Jesse is escorted by Carolyn Rickman. Plans for next year to attend Branch University studying graphic design. Next up is Rick Hoyt. Rick is escorted by Heather Rickman at Lloyd National. Plans for Rick to attend Kansas State University next year. Next up is Ashley Council. She is escorted by Nikita McBride. Plans for Ashley to attend Ball Middle School studying college psychology. And last but not least, we have Kylie Robertson, escorted by Jackie Hall and David Robertson. Plans to attend next year or attend college, but she knows she wants to major in psychology. Our lone senior on the dance team is Molly Flood. Molly is escorted by Tiffany Kilgore, Scott Kilgore, and Robert Becker. Plans for next year, Molly wants to study business at Kansas State University. Now for our boys basketball team, first up is Kevin Brown. Kevin is escorted by Kevin Brown. Kevin earned a scholarship to play basketball next year at Branch University. Keon Hutton. Next up is Olivia Logan. Olivia is escorted by Moody Logan, Denise Lyle, and Vincent Johnson. Plans for next year, she will attend Kansas State University, majoring in social sciences and philosophy. Next up is Devlin Turvey. Last is Andrea Wilson. Andrea plans to attend Southwestern College and major in dentistry. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our seniors. Please give them a hand for all their hard work and dedication to the Grizzlies these last 4 years.
Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Andrews Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Kirby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrews Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly basketball on the web.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Holderman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising outreach that we have.
General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV with the largest selection in the state? You're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the big quarter, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford. Experience the difference.
Hey man, you going for football?
Dang, that still needs it. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Back at Northwest High, Kevin Arkin, Jonathan Shieu, Jacob Hampton with you. Let's quickly give you the, tell you what, we'll give you the girls' summaries in a minute. We got a very long pregame show with head coach Andy Hill. I want to make sure we get it all in. So I'm going to find it. Well, if I can find the darn thing, we'll put it up. You see Andy, there it is. And ignore the start of this pregame show, it's wrong. We'll be back, stay with us.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Our senior night doubleheader continues now. The varsity boys will take on the Crusaders in about 15 minutes or so, and we're joined before the game, as we are before every boys varsity game, by head coach Andy Hill. And Coach, Tuesday night at West, their senior night, we went in there and spoiled the evening for them.
Yeah, I thought we played really well. It's one of those games where could be easy for the guys to maybe not be as focused as they should be, but I thought all of them did a great job of paying attention to detail with the scouting report and being ready to guard West and what they do, and just came out and played really well. I got to give a lot of credit as well to our JV team, because in practice on Monday they did a great job running West High's offense and giving us a look at what we needed to do to guard it. And so our guys were all locked in and focused, and we played tough and we played together. So it was a fun night.
You're kind of bringing up something we've never talked about, and that is, do you use the JV team as a scout team often, or was that just for this game?
Yeah, kind of depends on the opponent and what they do. But yeah, we will have pretty much before every game at least some portion of practice where we ask our JV to run some of the opponent's either offenses or sets or just common actions that they do, so we can get a look at guarding them. And so they always do a great job with that. Coach Hawkins, our JV coach, does a great job getting them organized and getting them playing hard. So yeah, it's something they do for us, and they do a great job.
That's a good tool to have, especially when you're going against a team you haven't seen in a while or haven't seen all year. To have the opportunity to practice against that team before the game is a big help.
Yeah, it is, and they, like I said, they gave us a really good look, so it was good.
A team, West High is a team that I haven't been able to figure out. They've got an awful lot of talent on that team, and they just haven't been able to win games. They've only won 3 games this year, but you got the likes of Gavin Phillips and the 2 Jones boys, and Bass. Yeah, they've got some talent on that team, and I said I was just surprised when I looked it up and saw that they had only won 3 games this year.
Yeah, they're really young. I think they started 3 or 4, maybe even, I think it was 3 or 4 sophomores last night. So I think that's kind of what you're seeing there is just the youth at play. Coach Brumbelow does a nice job, and they run good stuff, and he's going to get them there. They're just, this year they're really young, so I think that's probably the biggest reason.
That's all right.
I remember when the bell rang.
Grizzlies basketball on the internet is brought to you in part by Andrews Cleaning Service. Owned and operated by Andrew Dillon, they offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrews Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrews Cleaning Service, serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrew's Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly basketball on the web. Well, welcome back now that we've completed our musical interlude here during our pregame show. We're back with head coach Andy Hill, and we were just getting ready to talk about the implications of the win at West High, because tell me if I'm wrong, does that not wrap up the number 4 seed for you in the playoffs?
Yeah, it did. We clinched the 4 spot last night. We can't move down below that. We also can't move up higher than that, just based on everybody else's records. So that's locked in for us. And I believe our first-round opponent is also locked in. It'll be Manhattan as the 13 seed that we'll play next Wednesday here. So unless we're missing something there about Manhattan, I'm pretty sure we got that right, that's the way it's going to work out. But definitely we're locked in at the 4 seed.
And a 4 seed gives us, what are the benefits of the 4 seed?
Benefits would be, you're playing first round, you're playing the 13 as opposed to the 12, which, should mean a more favorable matchup. You never really know how things work out across the state record-wise. And then it also means, more importantly, that if we're fortunate enough to get past the first game, we get to host the second game, as opposed to travel for a sub-state championship game. We get to host it, which is a pretty big deal for us.
Guarantee of 2 home games is big. The great home court advantage, and I know that the kids will fill the building for the playoffs next week. You do have a little bit of business to take care of here tonight before we get into playoffs, and you got a very, very, very good Cape and Mount Carmel team coming in for our senior night.
Yes, we do. Cape and goes without saying is one of the best teams in the state at any level. So it is a tremendous challenge, and I know our guys are excited about it and they're ready for it, especially considering how it went when we went to their place and played, and we just did not give them our best effort at all. We weren't prepared. We weren't ready. So I know that our guys, they're some competitors, and they're itching to go out on that court again and have another shot at Cape, and so it should be exciting. And the fact that we took care of business last night means we can kind of play this game free mind, nothing to lose, just go out and compete and see what happens.
Senior night, let's talk about our seniors while we have that opportunity. Tell us about them.
Great senior class. Really fortunate to have been able to coach these guys these last few years. They just, as we've been able to grow the program over the 4 years we've been here, and this is my first group that I've had, coming up since freshman. Their freshman year was my first year, so it's a special group to me. I'm very fortunate to have coached them and just been able to watch them grow over the course of 4 years, and what they've done for Northwest basketball, for me to help, lay the foundation of this program. Guys in the future will be indebted to this group, and this group is indebted to the group before them, and that's just how it works. You build that program on the backs of the people that come before you, and I'm just glad that we're going to be able to honor them, and then I'm hopeful for them that we can end this season the way they want.
Tell us who's taking their senior walk tonight.
We got 5 seniors: Keon Hutton, Robbie James, Kevin Brown, Jeremiah Moore. DeMarcus Hoover.
I lost it too.
Put me on the spot there. I had to rattle through them. So those 5 guys will be honored tonight, and every single one of them has contributed in a big way, not just to this season, but to the program as a whole.
And next year, before our first game, when we're sitting in this room having this conversation, one of the questions we're going to be answering is, how do we replace the 5 guys that graduated last year? That's an awful lot of power on the team.
Yeah, and the answer is you don't replace them. You just hope that you can come in and build on the success that they've had, but it's going to have to be a whole different group, and we'll probably have to play a different style of basketball, because you're not going to replace a Kevin Brown in there that's 6'2", but banging with all the 6'5", 6'6" guys, and a Keon Hutton that can just do everything, and a Jeremiah Moore that is just the engine of your entire offense, and DeMarcus and Robbie and what they do for us. You can't replace it, but it's fun to have them while they're here.
Somebody's going to have to step up and do it. Absolutely. So tonight you got Cape and Mount Carmel, and then you'll have regular practices until next Wednesday when we play Manhattan here at home.
Yep, that's the plan.
Alrighty. Good luck tonight against the Crusaders. Let's give them a game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to try our best.
Head coach Andy Hill on our pregame show. Stay tuned after this 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play of our senior night finale against the Cape and Mount Carmel Crusaders. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
This portion of Basketball on the Internet is brought to you by Meshki Orthodontics and Wichita Bright Smiles, 1919 North Maze Road. Dr. Meshki specializes in the treatment of children and teens with a methodology that allows them to create an environment that is kid-friendly and more fun. Meshki Orthodontics features a comprehensive set or orthodontic treatment options, from traditional braces to revolutionary new technology. Check out the possibilities online at meshkesmiles.com. That's MESCHKE smiles.com. Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. Wichita Northwest Grizzlies basketball is on the air. Welcome to another season of basketball, Grizzlies style, as Northwest pursues a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on their YouTube page with links available at nwhsgrizz.com. Grizzlies basketball is sponsored this year in part by Mel Hamilton Ford at the big corner of 119th West and Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. And by Andrews Cleaning Service, with programs for residential, commercial, or special cleaning projects. Check them out at wichitacleaningservice.com. And by Meshki Orthodontics, Wichita Bright Smiles, 1919 North Maze Road, with a variety of orthodontic options available. Check them out at meshkesmiles.com. And by Keystone Solid Surfaces, providing quality granite countertop products for your home. Check them out at KeystoneSolidSurfaces.com. And by Banter Automotive, Central and Maze Road. Stop by for your next oil change when your car is ready for regular maintenance. Check them out at BanterAuto.com. And by Todd Eflin Narrates, voice acting for just about anything with words, commercials, training videos, audiobook, and telephone services. Find me at ToddEflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. And now, let's go courtside for today's contest. And your host, Kevin Arkin.
Thank you, Todd Eflin. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Northwest High School for the second game of our season-ending doubleheader on senior night. Hope you got to enjoy the senior night festivities. We did the best we could to let you hear the PA announcer, and I know it was pretty hopeless to do that. But we did what we could anyway in order to get that going. Now we have the boys' nightcap. Before we do that, I'm going to quickly go through the girls' totals. For Kapaun, Jimino with 10, Romer with 23, Bezdek with 4, Nichols with 11, Tilma 3, Spears 2. For Northwest, Tashawn Leday with 9, Devlin Turley with 2, Leah Richard with 10, Innocent Robinson with 4, Andrea Wilson with 6, Aaliyah Blanchard with 2, and Kalina Hallman with 4, and that's the scoring for the Grizzlies. This game, as far as playoff seeding and standings and everything else is concerned, means absolutely nothing to either team. This game is going to be a for-fun game because the Grizzlies are the number 4 seed in 6A no matter what happens, and the Crusaders are the number 1 seed in 5A no matter what happens tonight. We're getting ready for the presentation of the colors. Oh yeah, very good. Let me get rid of this. We don't need this. Forget it. We'll have the presentation of the colors and the national anthem before the introduction of the players. And I don't know if I had known we were going to be waiting this long. Here we go. The colors are coming out. Everybody has been asked to stand. We're going to turn it over to the PA announcer for the national anthem.
Presentation of our national colors and the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's color guard is provided by the Northwest Battalion JROTC cadets. They are led by Cadet Captain William Keeper, along with Cadet First Lieutenant Jeremy King, Cadet First Lieutenant Emmanuel Perez, Cadet Second Lieutenant Reed Cameron, Cadet First Sergeant Dean Hughes, Cadet Master Sergeant Desiree Miller, Cadet First Sergeant Class Amanda Lynn Bria, Cadet Staff Sergeant Dawson Carter, and Cadet Sergeant Cheyenne Maynard.
That's the national anthem before the game here tonight. And the presentation of the colors by the Northwest Junior ROTC squad. And what a great job they do game in and game out. We're glad to have them. Now the introduction of the players. We'll start with the visiting Kapaun Mount Carmel Crusaders. For Kapaun, a 6'6" junior, number 0, Will Ancio. 6'3" sophomore, number 4, William Thengvall. 6'1" senior, number 5, Luke Porter. 6'3" senior, number 10, Isaac Schmitz. 6'6" senior, number 11, Henry Thengvall. That's the starting 5 for Kapaun. Kapaun is coached by Steve Eck. He's assisted by Cortland Carney, James Conley, Tim Hebert, and Will Hebert. Now the starting lineups for your Northwest Grizzlies. A 6'1" senior guard, number 1, DeMarcus Hoover. 5'10" senior guard, number 3, Jeremiah Moore. 6'2" senior guard, number 4, Robbie James. 6'3" senior forward, number 11, Keon Hutton. And 6'1" senior forward, number 25, Kevin Brown. Grizzlies are coached by Andy Hill. He's assisted by Gavin Darr, Kylan Hawkins, and Jim Murnaugh. Grizzlies are in their home whites with dark numerals and gold trim. Kapaun is in their road blues with white numerals. Did you get that, Marty Straub? White numerals on blue and white trim as well. So we'll actually be able to read the Kapaun numbers in this game. Woohoo! Got a big crowd on hand. Kapaun travels well, and we are actually on the visitors' side. The visiting crowd is directly in front of us. Kapaun student section is big as always. It's going to be a raucous night in a game, again, that means absolutely nothing to anybody except for them to have fun. So let's hope they approach it that way. Keon Hutton will do the honors with the centering tip, along with Will Ancio of Kapaun. And we are ready to get this thing kick-started. And we're underway, and Northwest wins the opening tip. Hutton to Jeremiah Moore, back to Robbie James. On the far side, Hutton, back to Moore. Moore out to Hoover. Hoover from 12 feet, off the rim, no good. Rebound to Kapaun Mount Carmel. Luke Porter gets the rebound for the Crusaders, and here comes Kapaun back now. Will Ancio dishes it off to Isaac Schmitz. Schmitz into Thingvall. There are 3 Thingvalls on this team, and 2 of them are on the floor. Isaac Schmitz again. The ball goes out of play. It'll turn over to Northwest. And the Grizzlies will inbound. On the floor for Northwest, your senior lineup. All seniors in DeMarcus Hoover, Jeremiah Moore, Kevin Brown, Robbie James, and Keon Hutton. Moore to Kevin Brown underneath. He puts it up. He doesn't go, and he is fouled. He should go to the line and shoot 2. He will. Oh, they didn't shoot free throws. I'm sorry. 3 ball from Jeremiah Moore, and no good. Rebounded by Ancio, and here comes Kapaun Mount Carmel back. Underneath, Ancio is guarded by Kevin Brown. It made no difference. Ancio gets the first points of the game for Kapaun Mount Carmel. 3 ball, in and out, no good. Loose on the floor, and who's got it? We have a whistle on the floor, and they're going to call. Are they calling another foul? They've already called 1, and that foul was called. That was on the Crusaders, excuse me. That foul was on Isaac Schmitz earlier. Now we have another foul. They're calling this foul on Will Ancio, I believe. Well, they gave it to somebody else. They called it on Thingvall. They put up Thingvall instead. It's crazy. PA guy, I know he said Ancio. DeMarcus is fouled as he shoots. He'll go to the line. And this time he is going to shoot 2. Isaac Schmitz picks up his 2nd personal. 3rd team foul on Kapaun. And the first one by Hoover is good. Grizzlies are on the board. It's 2-1. 1 more coming for DeMarcus. He makes them both, and we're tied. Bringing the ball up the floor is Thingvall. And we have another whistle. This may be a whistle-blowing contest like the girls was. They're calling the foul on Jeremiah Moore. That's his first. Kapaun will inbound. With the ball is Porter. Back inside to Ancio. Ancio double teamed. He gets rid of it. There's a long three missing. Rebound to Kevin Brown. He gives it to Hutton. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Brown, and now here come the Grizzlies back. Jeremiah Moore on the far side throws it away. Trying to get it that time to DeMarcus Hoover. And there's another whistle. I have no idea what they're calling here. We'll see what they say. I think they're just calling it out of bounds. We are screened by the sellout crowd we have here tonight, so we can't see this sideline at all. Nice problem to have, if I do say so. This one's coughed up. Kapaun Mount Carmel comes back with it. Porter puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded by Ancio. His putback is good. Will Ancio scores. And it's 4-2 Kapaun. There's a foul on the play. I didn't see that. Ancio will go to the line to shoot one. The foul's charged to Kevin Brown. Ancio's free throw is good. 5-2, Grizzlies trail. Jeremiah Moore with it. To Hutton on the far side now. Keon pulls it all the way out. And we have a stoppage of play as the ball went out of bounds. And it's going to turn over to Kapaun. On the far side with the ball is Thengvall. He goes in, puts it in, and it does not go. I was convinced that was going to fall. The rebound was by Williams, but a whistle blew, so what else is new? Foul's charged to Hutton. That's his first. Ancio takes the inbound pass. Thengvall misses. Rebound put back there by Tegan Charles is number 22. He came into the game. Nobody scored. Well, actually, I think they did. I missed it because it's 7-2. On the near side. And that one is going to stay. With Northwest. Jeremiah will inbound to Kevin Brown, and we're back underway. 3:35 to go, first quarter. Grizzlies trail by 5. No, they don't. They trail by 3. Actually, they trail by 2 after Keon's big three-pointer. Ancio. Well, he thought about a 3. Charles has it. He's a big, lanky kid. He goes up, doesn't get it, but he draws the foul. He'll go to the line, and he will shoot a pair. Foul's on Hutton, that's his second. Charles will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Takari Brown comes in for Northwest. Charles has one more coming, and he makes it. 9-5, Grizzlies trail. There's a long three, good! Deshaun Williams for 3. Thingvall passes. Underneath, back out to Charles, and Charles traveled with it. That will turn it over. Grizzlies will inbound with 2:39 to go, trailing 9-8. Moore passes it to Kevin Brown. Brown to Williams. To Takari Brown. Takari to Kevin. Can't get a hold of it. Loose ball underneath. They're going to call a jump ball. And on the jump ball alternating possession rule, it will go to the Crusaders. And again, this is arguably the dumbest rule in all of sports. Thingvall brings it across the timeline for Kapaun. On the far side now, Ancio passes it in to Charles. Charles can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Brown, and here comes Northwest back. Less than 2 to go in the first quarter. In the corner, Kevin Brown dishes it off. Takari Brown puts it up and short. Rebounded by Ancio. And here comes Kapaun back. A relatively fast-moving first quarter in spite of all the whistles. And there's a two-pointer by the other Thingvall that's in the game, Henry. And a putback there by Hoover. He's got 4. Charles drops his for 2. He's got 4 points of his own. Jeremiah Moore dishes it off to Hoover. Hoover on the near side dishes it off. Moore for 3. Off the heel, no good. Kevin Brown with a rebound. And he did not travel. That is a foul, yes, sir. Well, I don't know who they charged the foul to. It's on Henry Thingvall, his second. Grizzlies will inbound with 52 seconds to go. Pulling it out is Tayshaun Williams, 13-10. Grizzlies trail. And it looks like they may just play for 1 now with less than 30 to go. Williams again. Thingvall is trying to charge him, and now Thingvall stole it for the moment. Underneath, Kevin Brown put it up. Yes! Kevin Brown for 2. And he scores for the first time. 8 seconds to go. A whistle. With 4 seconds remaining on the clock, a foul has been charged. Foul's been charged to Jeremiah Moore. That's his second. We can ill afford to lose him in this game. And what do we have happening here? We have a player down. The trainers are working on someone. Can you swing the camera around just a little more? Right underneath the basket. I'm not going to speculate who it is. Tell you what we're going to do, folks. This may take a moment. We're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Banter Automotive is now open at Central and Mays. Come by or shop online and browse our inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have them all. Banter Automotive Group, now open at our new location just east of Central and Mays.
Back at Northwest High, it was Takari Brown who was injured. He comes out. Robbie James comes in for him. And we are back underway with just a few seconds to go. A long one, and it is no good. That is the end of the first quarter, and after one, it's Cape and Mount Carmel 13 and Northwest 12. We'll be back with the second quarter in 60 seconds. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Grizzlies will inbound to start the second quarter. Takari Brown, Tayshawn Williams, DeMarcus Hoover, Keon Hutton, and I'm missing somebody. Who else is out there that I'm missing? Oh, Javon Glover in the contest now for Northwest. Williams to Hoover now. Kevin Brown. Robbie James for three, and it doesn't go, and it's rebounded by Ancio. Here comes Capen back with it. Ancio gets the putback. He's got 6. Williams for the Grizzlies. With Thingvall in front of him. Shipley in the game for Capen as well. Rebound Javon Glover. He doesn't get it to go, but guess what? He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Foul's charged to Luke Porter, his first. Glover's first one is good. He's on the scoreboard. I'd like to see him have a big night. Second one misses. We're back underway here with live clock, and here comes Capen back with it. Porter has it. Dishes it off to Thingvall on the near side. To Ancio to Charles. Charles dishes it. Far side for 3. Count it. Luke Porter gets the 3. We're having a scoreboard problem. Bear with us. There we go. Nope, that's not right either. Okay, I don't know who got the last basket. I guess it doesn't matter. Do you know who got the last basket down here? Sorry about the scoreboard glitch, folks. It's 20-15. We're still trying to get it fixed. There we go. Glover has it, gives it to Robbie James. To Williams. In the paint to Kevin Brown, back to Williams. Williams thought about a long three, then gave it away instead. Glover on the far side to Williams, and Williams, I think, stepped on the baseline. He did. Grizzlies turn it over. 5:45 to go till halftime. Thengvall has it for Kapaun. Underneath. And Charles gets the putback. Tegan Charles was 6. 22-15. Grizzlies trail by a touchdown all of a sudden. Fouls on Thengvall. That's his first. And that is the 7th team foul on the Crusaders. So that'll put Javon Glover at the line shooting a 1-and-1. First one is good. He'll get the bonus. He makes them both, does he? Jeremiah Moore returns to the game. Around the horn it goes. Ancio with it. Taken away by Hoover. DeMarcus Hoover up, lays it in. Hoover has 6. And the Grizzlies are down by 3. Shipley underneath to Ancio, and you can't do that. They're going to get that one all night. Underneath, now here's Hoover for 3. Yes! DeMarcus Hoover! And a timeout is taken by Kapaun Mount Carmel. We'll go ahead and take it with him. It's a 30-second timeout. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly Basketball.
Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Back at Northwest High, coming out of the timeout. Crusaders have the basketball. Ancio feeds it into Charles. Charles dishes it off. And we're going to have a travel call. Yes, we are. And it will be Grizzly basketball. On the floor for the Grizzlies, Tayshawn Williams, Jeremiah Moore, DeMarcus Hoover, Kevin Brown, and Keon Hutton. Spin move up. Yes! Wow! Wasn't that nice, folks? Thengvall pulls it out for Kapaun. We're tied at 24. Grizzlies on a 7-0 run. Underneath, Porter can't get it to go, and Hutton comes away with it. Here's a chance for the Grizzlies. And Hutton runs into a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line, and he'll shoot a pair. Fouls on Tegan Charles. That's his first. I think they're going to give him a 1-and-1. We'll see what they do here. Hutton's first one. Doesn't matter. It's good. Hutton with 4. He'll get one more. Misses the second one, rebounded by Ancio, and here comes Kapaun back. Grizzlies lead by 1. On the near side, Thingvall has it. Around the horn it goes. And we have a whistle. What are they calling here? Another foul called, this time on Tayshawn Williams. That's his first. Team foul number 6 on the Grizzlies. Everybody shooting free throws rest of the quarter. There's a steal by Hutton. All the way down. He tried to get it up as he was pushed down. They didn't call anything. There's a miss, but the putback is going to fall from Thingvall. And the Crusaders take the lead again. On the far side, Williams to Kevin Brown. Lay it in, buddy. There you go. And the Grizzlies take the lead back. 27-26 Northwest, 2:45 to go. Underneath, intercepted by Kevin Brown. Nice play. Hutton to Jeremiah Moore. Moore dishes it on the near side. Here's a 3 off the rim, no good. Oh, went! Wow! It bounced and then went. That's Tayshawn Williams, I think, that got that one. Wow, Grizzlies lead by 4. A blocking foul called against Northwest. Unfortunate. Grizzlies are on a big run here. They're on a 10-2 run. Thingvall will go to the line and shoot a pair. The foul is on Williams. Thingvall misses the first. Will Thingvall is yet to score in the game. We'll see how he does with this one. And he makes 1 out of 2, does Will Thingvall. 30-27 Grizzlies. 2 minutes to go till halftime. Want you to stay with us at halftime. If you were with us at halftime in the first game, we're going to replay the interview with, there's a 3-ball by Kevin Brown. We're going to replay the interview we had with Shane Monroe about BPA. It's very interesting. If you haven't seen it, please give it your attention. In the meantime, we have 90 seconds to go till halftime, and a travel is called against Kapaun. It'll be Northwest basketball. The Grizzlies have their biggest lead at 6. They have trailed by as many as 7. Jeremiah Moore. Hutton on the far side pulls up for 10 feet short. And a foul's going to be called on Kevin Brown going for the rebound. And that'll be a one-on-one opportunity. Come on, I stopped that clock once. Well, we'll just do that. Will Ancio will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. A miss here would be nice. And got it. Kevin Brown on the rebound. Javon Glover sends it back. DeMarcus Hoover gets it, gives it to Williams for three. Good! Tayshaun Williams pounds home a three, and they lead by 9. Less than a minute to go. Thengvall misses. Rebounded by Glover. Tayshaun Williams is putting up a signal they may play for one. Grizzlies with a 9-point lead after trailing by 7. Wow. This one is stolen. Going to be laid in. Oh! Blocked. Are they going to call goaltending? They did not. Kevin Brown is hammered. Oh, and they're saying he traveled. He was pummeled, and they called traveling instead. Elijah Benning comes in for Northwest, along with Jace Glassberg. That's to give Jeremiah Moore a breather. On the near side with it is going up and scoring for Kapaun to end the half. Scoring was Shipley. That's his only bucket of the half. We're at halftime, and your halftime score is Northwest 36, Kapaun Mount Carmel 29. We'll be back. We're going to have Shane Monroe with us here in just a moment after this timeout, so stay with us. All right, Kevin, where'd you hide it? Well, I don't see it. There it is, way down here. Okay, we'll be back. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
What a game.
Huh? What a game. I told you. Grizzlies Basketball on the Internet is brought to you in part by Andrew's Cleaning Service. Owned and operated by Andrew Dillon, they offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrew's Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrew's Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrew's Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly Basketball on the web. Welcome back to halftime tonight, senior night against Kapaun Mount Carmel, and we're joined by someone whose voice you may have heard, but whose face you may not have seen during the year, and that is Mr. Shane Monroe, who, among other things, is a business teacher here at Northwest High School and is involved with a number of programs, including the audiovisual program that I refer to during each game. And Shane, you're here today to talk about a special project. Tell us about it.
Sure, yeah. So we have, I'm also the director for Business Professionals of America here at Northwest High School, and BPA, as it's often referred to, is a career and technical student organization that gives the opportunity to students in high school to kind of take what they're learning in classroom out into kind of some of the real world events. And so we have students who are involved in everything from events like some of them participate in accounting, financial analysis, all the way we actually have two teams who are doing different types of videos. One's like a broadcast news production. One is a video production team where they do a story about talking about esports and in the high schools and bringing that to it. It's a broad organization that gives them a lot of skills, helps them build their resume while they're in school, gives them the opportunity to also attend different events. So last week we actually I took 10 students to the state leadership conference. And while we were there, they did their events, and actually all 10 of the students who went to state actually qualified to go on to the National Leadership Conference, which is in Dallas, Texas, at the beginning of May.
Having 10 kids advance to the national level, that's unusual for this program, is it not?
Yeah, it's very, very unusual. This is my 7th year here at Northwest doing this, and before this year, the most I'd ever taken to nationals would be 3. So we did pretty well this year.
And you're batting 1,000. You said all 10 kids are good, qualified to go.
Yeah, all 10 qualified in their events, and some of them actually qualified in multiple events. So they'll all be participating in those events in Dallas at nationals.
Of course, this unexpected pleasure of having all 10 kids advance also creates something of a problem, and that's one of the reasons why we're here visiting, is to talk about a need that has arisen because of this.
Yeah, so basically this is an extracurricular, and when we qualify students to go to nationals, we have to foot the bill, and things cost money. And so basically each one of these students is going to have to come up with anywhere between $700 to $1,000 in order to make the trip to Dallas. And so we've already started some fundraising. But, you know, when you normally plan on taking 2 or 3 and then all of a sudden you have 10, that the few dollars that you do have saved up gets stretched pretty thin.
3 times, more than 3 times the need has arisen because of this. And for those of you watching at home, you can help. And Shane, tell them how.
Absolutely. If you're willing to maybe help support and sponsor Business Professionals of America, help the cause with the students, we will, if any kind of donation that you send into the school, just put it to the attention of Business Professionals of America, attention BPA, if that makes it easier. The students will actually handwrite you a thank you note, and they'll send you a receipt that you talk to your local accountant, and they will help you make that a tax-deductible donation.
The address to send it to will be Northwest High School, 1220 North Tyler Road, Wichita, Kansas, 67212. And again, attention BPA, that's Boy Paul Adam.
Absolutely. And you know, every single little bit counts, and you know, we definitely appreciate everybody who watches this and kind of tunes in each and every night. And we thank Kevin Arkin too, because you know, without you know, our production would not take place. So thank you very much.
Well, you're more than welcome, and all the best. First of all, congratulations to your 10 kids on their being able to go to Dallas and compete on the national level. I think that's just wonderful for them. Great learning experience for those kids, and it's something that they will take with them for the rest of their lives.
No, I agree. It is something that, you know, it's part of that experience that is just pretty awesome, and you're right, it's something they'll remember for a long time.
Okay. Shane Monroe with us here at halftime. Again, please consider contributing to the cause of BPA. Send it to high school, Northwest High School, 1220 North Tyler Road, Wichita, 67212. Shane, thanks for being with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Kevin.
We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. We'll give you the totals and highlights of the first half, and then we'll have the second half ready to go for you in our game tonight against Cape and Mount Carmel. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball. We are back at Northwest. Welcome back. It is halftime, and they have just finished introducing the homecoming royalty. This was a postponement because of COVID spike from several weeks ago. They had to postpone the homecoming dance. And they have rescheduled that dance for Saturday night. So that's what's going on with that. Teams are warming up here. We got a couple of minutes here before the resumption of the contest. Let's give you the halftime stats. We didn't get them all. We're a little short-handed up here. We've actually sent our executive producer, Jonathan Shieu, down on the floor. He's making a video, which we probably will show Wednesday night. So we'll look forward to that. Here's what we have for Kapaun. Will Ancio, I have him for 8. Dominic Shibley for 2. Will Thinkball for 1. Luke Porter for 3. Henry Thinkball 2. Tegan Charles for 6. For Northwest, DeMarcus Hoover has 9. Tayshawn Williams has 9. Jeremiah Moore, I have him for 2, and I think I missed a basket of his. But I'm going to say he's got 2. Make him work for it. Keon Hutton has 4. Javon Glover with 3. And Kevin Brown has 247. And that's the scoring summary here in the first half. Getting ready to do it all over again. I told you this would be a barn burner and that everybody's going to come out and play like crazy because the game, not because the game doesn't mean anything, and it doesn't, but because it doesn't mean anything, everybody's out there having fun. They're just out there having a good time. You know, there's no pressure on either team to do anything here in this game tonight. So, and good for them. Crusaders will get the ball to start the third quarter. And the Grizzlies will play from right to left here in the second half, as they always do here at Northwest High. A full house here tonight. Our side of the stands are full. The Kapaun sections, there's 2 of the 3 sections are for Kapaun, they're full. The Northwest section on this side is full, and everybody on the other side is full. So the bottom line is we're full. And we're back underway here in the third quarter. The only thing I didn't get right, and I'm going to fix it right now, is timeouts. And now I got them right. There's a whistle to stop play. Jeremiah Moore gets called with a quick foul, his 3rd. And it will send Will Ancio to the line to shoot a pair. Grizzlies lead by 7 here at halftime. Ancio's first one is good. Robbie James comes in, replacing Jeremiah Moore, who sits down with his 3 fouls. We'll give you the 5 on the floor here in a minute. Will Ancio has 1 more free throw coming. He makes them both, and the lead is down to 5. On the floor for the Grizzlies, DeMarcus Hoover, Robbie James, Tayshawn Williams, Kevin Brown, and Keon Hutton. That's your 5 on the floor here in the second half. Around the horn it goes. Hutton with it. Pulls it back. A 3. Misses. Who's going to get the rebound? Kapaun gets it. And they give it to Luke Porter to bring across the timeline. Porter has Robbie James draped all over him. Ancio has it. Inside, that's a foul call. I think it's on Tayshawn Williams. I'm not sure. Who are they calling it on? No, they're calling it on Hoover. And the first free throw by Thinkball is good. He'll get one more. Thingvall makes them both. Grizzlies inbound. We're back at it. Tayshawn Williams brings it across the timeline. James on the far side now to Kevin Brown. DeMarcus Hoover. Williams threw it into the Northwest bench. Back underway real quickly here. Thingvall brings it across the timeline, sends it on the far side. Over there to Isaac Schmitz. To Ancio. Big spin move by Thingvall, and he traveled. Yes, he did. Grizzlies get the ball. 36-33. We've played over 2 minutes. Grizzlies have not scored. They've come out cold. They were red hot at the end of the first half. Loose ball on the floor. And Kapaun comes away with it. Thingvall, coast to coast, lays it in. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-point game, a 6-0 run by Kapaun Mount Carmel, and Northwest takes a timeout here very hurriedly. We'll take it with them. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hi, friends. Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Coming out of the timeout, Northwest will inbound to resume play. Hutton to Hoover. Back to Hutton. Hutton puts it up. It's blocked. And what do we have here? A foul call? I think so. The foul is on Ancio. That's his second. Hutton gets the first one. He has one more coming. He makes them both. 2 free shot, good shots for Keon Hutton. And Kapaun brings it across the timeline. Porter gives it to Ancio into Thingvall, goes out of play. Last touch there by Tayshawn Williams. Porter gets the inbound pass, gives it to Ancio. Ancio sends it over to Henry Thingvall. Back to Ancio. Now to Will Thingvall. Thingvall to Ancio to Thingvall. To Thingvall. They're playing 3-man basketball here. Ancio puts it up and scores. And it's a 1-point game again. 38-37 Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 9, and that was at halftime. Actually, that was just before halftime. They led by 7 at the half. I'll correct myself. Williams thought about a 3. There's Brown driving, giving it off to Robbie James. Yes! Robbie James for 3! And it's a 4-point game, and Robbie James gets his first nick on the score sheet tonight. Ancio. Oh, nice play to Luke Porter. Streaking down the middle. You can't argue with that, folks. Beautifully done. Keon Hutton has it for Northwest. Williams. Tayshawn Williams looking for some help. Gives it underneath to Hoover. Lay it in, baby. DeMarcus Hoover. And Hoover has 11. And now we have a blocking foul charged to Luke Porter. That's his second. And Hoover will go to the line, and he will shoot a free throw. And it drops. 44-39. Grizzlies by 5. Here comes Thingvall across the timeline. Luke Porter off the glass, count it. Nice touch by Luke Porter. And it's a 3-point game. Grizzlies cross the timeline. Hutton. Oh, it's intercepted. Robbie James gets it back. Into the corner for Brown, back out to Williams. Tayshawn Williams. And they're calling something. They called a foul on somebody. We'll see how they call it. That is foul is charged to Luke Porter. That's his third. Grizzlies will inbound. Williams to Hoover. Javon Glover just came into the game. He joins Kevin Brown and Robbie James as well. Oh, and a nice play by Williams. A foul's going to be called. Williams is going to go to the line and shoot a pair. And Williams is down on the ground. Third personal on Isaac Schmitz. And Williams will go to the line and shoot a pair. He's stretching himself out. First one is good. We learned at halftime, by the way, that Takari Brown is not going to be back in the game in all likelihood. He has what may be an Achilles injury. We won't say anything more because we don't know anything more, but he's definitely out for the rest of this game and hopefully not out for the playoffs. Foul. What do they call it? They're calling, I don't know what they're calling here, but Moore slipped back into the game. Grizzlies lead by 4. 2:40 to go in the third. Ancio over on the near side to Thingvall. Tegan Charles gives it away to Henry Thingvall, who puts it up, and he gets the roll and it falls. Henry Thingvall has some nice touch. Hutton picks up his third foul on that play, and Thingvall's going to go to the line and shoot one. Thingvall's shot is good. Thingvall gets it the old-fashioned way, and he has 7 points in this quarter. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Thingvall. Henry Thingvall misses, and Kevin Brown gets the rebound. Less than 2 1/4 remaining. Jeremiah Moore, a long three by Hutton is short. Rebounded by Thingvall, and I think he got fouled over the back. Javon Glover charged with the foul. That's his first. Thingvall brings it across the timeline. Gives it to Shibley. Now back to Thingvall with Robbie James all over him. Now to Henry Thingvall. I'm sorry, that is Henry. Ancio dishes it to Charles for 2. He misses, and Jeremiah Moore comes down. He misses, and now Charles for 3. Off the front, no good. Put back by Thingvall, counted. Kapaun, just like that, takes the lead again. First lead of the quarter, and it comes with less than a minute to go. James. On the far side to Hoover. Back to James. To Jeremiah Moore. Back to Keon Hutton. Hutton pulls it out, 32 to go. They may play for 1. Kevin Brown. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're playing for 1. Hutton pulls it back out, 21 to go. Hutton guarded by Charles. Hutton drives, gives it to Kevin Brown. He gives it back to Hutton. Hutton for 3. Good! Keon Hutton for 3. Well, it's been an exciting quarter. The Grizzlies didn't win the quarter, but they still have the lead. At the end of 3, it's Northwest 48, Kapaun Mount Carmel 46. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number 1, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
We're back at Northwest, getting set for the fourth quarter. Grizzlies will inbound to start the fourth quarter on the alternating possession. And we're underway here in quarter number 4. Grizzlies lead by 2 going into this quarter. They got blown out at Kapaun, but they're in this game. No question about it. Luke Porter brings it up for the Crusaders. Porter's shot is short. Loose ball underneath, picked up by Ancio, and he scores, and we're tied again. There's a long one that's short, rebounded by Thingvall. He gives it off to his brother. And now Kapaun has the lead. On the floor for the Grizzlies, Hoover, Williams, Moore, Hutton, and Kevin Brown. Brown thought about it, pulled it back down. Hutton for three. Off the glass, no good. Put back by Kevin Brown, doesn't go, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Fouls on Luke Porter. That's his fourth foul. And we have 2 free throws coming. The first one of which is good. Kevin Brown will get another. He makes them both. We're tied at 50. I'm sorry, this has been an exciting game, folks. I hope you're enjoying watching it because it's sure been fun. Kapaun brings the ball down the floor. Thingvall has it. Thingvall across the way. Shibley lost the handle for a moment, then gives it to Henry Thingvall. Corbin Johnson, number 21 in the game for Kapaun. Thingvall again to his brother Henry. Johnson to Ancio. Everybody's touched the ball. Loose on the floor. Who's going to get it? Jump ball is called. And on the alternating possession, it goes to the Crusaders. And another great defensive play by the Grizzlies is wasted. Ancio has the inbound pass. Takes it all the way out. Henry Thingvall bangs home a three. Henry has 5 points in this quarter. Hutton in the paint, puts it up. It doesn't fall. Rebounded there by Corbin Johnson, and here comes Kapaun Mount Carmel back, and now a turnover. He traveled. Grizzlies will inbound. 5:33 to go. They trail by 3. Jeremiah Moore with the basketball. And Williams, what if we have a foul or a travel? I think they're going to call a foul this time. We'll see who it's on here. It looks like it's on Will Thingvall. It is. It's his second. Jeremiah Moore inbounds to resume play. Hutton to Moore. Brown underneath off the glass, counted every time. Beautiful play by Kevin Brown and a beautiful pass to Kevin Brown. Ancio over here on the near side. Corbin Johnson gives it to Henry Thingvall. Back to Johnson. He thought about a three. Now gives it to Thingvall again. Across the way to Shibley. To Johnson. Now to Thingvall. Another Thingvall, of course. That's Will. Ancio to Will Thingvall. In the paint to Ancio. Off the glass, count it. Tayshaun Williams. Keon Hutton pulls it out, trying to spread out the defense. Williams looking for help. Bounce pass into Hoover. Hoover, 2 men on him, gives it to Brown, lay it in, yes! Kevin Brown! Brown has 13 in the game, 6 in this quarter. And he'll go to the line and shoot one. Foul's been charged to, who'd they charge that to? He's not even on my score sheet. Corbin Johnson. And we're tied again, folks, at 55. Here we go. Thing ball for Kapaun. Tied with less than 4 to go. Ancio off the glass, no good. He was fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Foul is on Kevin Brown. That's number 3 on Kevin. Ancio's first free throw is good. He is deadly from the stripe. And Kapaun takes the lead again. And the second one misses. And a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Kevin Brown. So he picks up 2 fouls in 5 seconds. Now he has 4, and he'll come out, and Glover will come in. We can ill afford to lose Kevin Brown. Everybody's shooting free throws the rest of the game on fouls. Luke Porter gets it for Kapaun. Kapaun with a 1-point lead. Now another whistle. What's this one for? Looks like it's going to be a turnover. Referee is talking to one of the coaches for the Crusaders. Jeremiah Moore inbounds. Play resumes here with the Grizzlies down by 1. Hutton to Hoover to Moore, back to Hutton. Moore for 3. That's going to miss. Hoover couldn't get the rebound, and here comes Kapaun back with it. Shibley to Henry Thingvall. To Will Thingvall. Shibley scores for Kapaun. And a timeout taken. I'm sure that's been taken by Northwest. We will assume that. And we're going to go ahead and take a timeout with him. I also don't know if it's a full or a partial. We'll assume it's a partial, and we'll be back. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Grizzlies will inbound to resume play here in the 4th quarter. Hoover, Moore, Williams, Brown, and I missed somebody. Hoover, Williams, Brown. Hutton. I don't know how I missed him, but I did. There's a steal by Luke Porter of Kapaun, and he'll go up and he'll lay it in, and those hurt. Now we're down by 5. And there's a block on a pass from Hutton, but he got it back. Dishes it in the paint, loose on the floor. Kapaun comes away with it. Here comes Shibley down the floor. Shibley puts it up, no good. Will Ancio tried the putback. He was fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Fouls on Hutton. That's his fourth. And another timeout's been taken. It's a full timeout. We're going to take that full timeout with him, by George. So stay with us. We'll be back. I got these out of order, and I got to fix that next time. That's all there is to it. I can't find what I'm looking for. Okay, we'll be back.
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School.
That was great.
Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Back at Northwest, 1:59 remaining. Grizzlies down by 5, and we have Will Ancio at the line to shoot free throw. He has not missed a free throw tonight. And he still hasn't. It's a 6-point lead now. Will Ancio's just very quietly got himself a big night going here. And he makes them both. 62-55, Kapaun. Jeremiah around the horn. Williams with it. They're down by 6. Are they going to try a 3? No. They're going to lay it in. Yes, I'll take that. Williams gets his first field goal of the second half to get it within 5. Get it within 5. That's what I said, yeah. And then we have a whistle. Jeremiah Moore picks up his 4th. So the Grizzlies have 3 starters with 4 fouls. And Henry Thengvall is at the line shooting a 1-and-1. He makes the first one. Makes them both. Grizzlies down by a touchdown now. A long distance 3 by Williams is off the heel. Goes out of play. I think it's going to stay with Northwest. It will stay with Northwest. 1:05 to go. Williams dishes it off to Moore. Moore to Hoover. And that one gets thrown away. Bad place for a turnover, especially when you're down 3 scores and less than a minute to go. Luke Porter brings it up and a whistle. We have a foul charged. Foul is charged to Tayson Williams. That's his 3rd. And Luke Porter's first free throw is good. He'll get one more. And this isn't looking good for the home crowd. Luke Porter makes them both. 66-57. Less than 50 seconds to go. Jeremiah Moore, get in there, it goes. Gets it within 7. That's his first field goal of the second half, believe it or not. And Northwest takes yet another timeout. They have 2 remaining, and we'll adjust the time. We're going to keep it right here. 39 seconds to go in the ball game in regulation. Grizzlies are down by 7. They need 3 scores in less than 40 seconds here to make something good happen. Kapaun will get possession of the ball here and will inbound. And that one went out of bounds real quick. Kapaun will do it all over again. Now what do they blew a whistle for something. Now the referees are having a discussion because I think the referee that made the call, he was calling him for a travel. And it's like that, there's a foul. That took all of 1 second off the clock. 10th team foul on Northwest, so it's double bonus time for the rest of the game, and it will send Henry Thingvall to the line to shoot a pair. Down by 7. He can pretty much put this one away. Andy Hill is still upset about that wrong call at the other end, and it was a wrong call. He's going to get himself a tee if he's not careful. He is really upset. Henry Thingvall makes the first one. Kapaun's lead is 9. That's their biggest lead of the night. Moore for 3, off the rim, no good. And now we have a stoppage as the ball went out of play. 30 seconds to go. Kapaun will get the ball to inbound. Luke Porter is fouled. He's going to go to the line and he'll shoot 2. DeMarcus Hoover's second personal. Grizzlies have 3 players with 4 fouls. That would be Jeremiah Moore, Keon Hutton, and Kevin Brown. Porter at the line to shoot a pair, and that one bounces 5 times and then does not go. Second one does go. Hoover for 3, off the heel, no good. Rebounded there by Thingvall, and another whistle. This may be the longest 20 seconds in sports here. What are they calling? They called it on Luke Porter, and he fouls out with 17 seconds to go. Kevin Brown is at the line to shoot a pair. He gets the first one. And like Ancio, Kevin Brown has had a big night. Second one misses, clock is running. Shibley with it for Kapaun. puts it up, count the basket, and a foul. Well, this is really a shame because with 3 minutes to go in this quarter, we had the lead, and the wheels have just come off here in the last couple of minutes. Shibley will shoot one, and it falls. Jeremiah Moore. Hoover to Moore. And on the last ditch effort, it comes up short. Grizzlies fall 72-60 to Kapaun Mount Carmel, but they gave him one hell of a ride here tonight. We're going to take a 2-minute commercial timeout. We'll be back with all the totals, and we'll tell you about playoffs next week. So stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Grizzlies Basketball on the Internet is brought to you in part by Andrew's Cleaning Service. Owned and operated by Andrew Dillon, they offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrew's Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrew's Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrew's Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly Basketball on the web.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Back at Northwest High with our executive producer, Jonathan Shieu, our videographer, Jacob Hampton. Kevin Arkin with you. Fun game. We came out on the losing end by 12. That was the largest margin of the game, and like I said, with 3 minutes to go in the game, Grizzlies led. So they just let it all out, and it just didn't happen at the end of the game for them, and they end up dropping a 72-60 decision to the Crusaders from Kapaun Mount Carmel. Let's give you the scoring totals here real quick. First of all, Kapaun goes to 19-1 on the season by virtue of their win tonight. They are the number one seed in the 5A playoffs, but they were coming in, so this game did not make any difference in that regard. Kapaun lost on opening day to Mays and then ran the table, and we congratulate them on their outstanding season. Will Lancio led all scorers with 19 points. He was actually tied with Henry Thingvall, who also had 9, and that 9 included 10 in the fourth quarter. So Thingvall was busy in the fourth quarter. Dominic Shibley had 7. Will Thingvall had 2. Luke Porter with 11 before he fouled out. He was the only player that fouled out tonight. Tegan Charles had 6 for Kapaun Mount Carmel. For the Grizzlies, DeMarcus Hoover with 12. Also, Tayshawn Williams with 12.
Jeremiah Moore had 4. Robbie James had 3. Keon Hutton with 10. Javon Glover with 4. And Kevin Brown, 14 for the Grizzlies to lead the Grizzlies in a losing cause. So the Grizzlies fall 72-60 to Cape and Mount Carmel, and the Grizzlies finished their regular season 14-6, an outstanding year considering they lost 2 games to Cape and Mount Carmel, the number 1 seed in 5A, 2 games to Heights, who were like the number 3 seed in 6A. And, that's 4 of our 5 losses, and then the other loss was to Southeast a couple weeks ago, and we just happened to catch them real hot, so they end up 14-6, and then they lost the game to Topeka West in the Topeka tournament final. So that's the story of the season for your Grizzlies. Okay, here's what happens. We do not know yet what will happen with the girls. We will post that on the website, and we will also post whether or not we're going to be able to cover the game. We may have 2 games going on at the same time in 2 different places. We can only go to 1. We'll see what happens. The boys, we pretty much know, are going to play here on Wednesday night at home. There's a 90% chance that their opponent will be Manhattan. And that if that is the case, the game will start at 6 o'clock, and we will be on the air at 5:30, an unusual start time, playing on 5:30 for the pregame show. We'll have our pregame interview with Andy Hill and some other interesting stuff for you during our pregame show on Wednesday night. Another unusual night. This is playoff time. Wednesday night is when we play. Again, we expect we'll be playing against Manhattan, and we hope you join us. Hey, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. We want to thank you for being with us all year. We appreciate all the kind words. We got some more tonight. We're just up here having fun, hoping you're enjoying the games too. And again, thanks for the support. We sure appreciate it. I'm going to throw a plug in for Shane Monroe's BPA project myself. If you can support that in any manner, shape, or form, please do so. Every little bit helps. He's got 10 kids he's trying to get to Dallas, and he doesn't have a lot of time to fundraise. So if you can help, send a check to the school. Send it to Northwest at 1220 North Tyler Road, Wichita 67212. Any amount is welcome, I guarantee you. And the boys and girls will be so appreciative of what you've done. Okay, that's it for us. We're going to sign it off with, again, thank you for joining us. We'll look forward to seeing you next Wednesday night. Unless we got a girls' game before then, we'll see you next Wednesday night right from here at Northwest High against Manhattan, beginning at 5:30. For Jonathan Shieu, for Jacob Hampton, I'm Kevin Arkin saying good night from Northwest High.